Purpose. Yesterday's webinar was really going deep for anyone who wasn't there. It was really working deeply within the body memory fields. And, I was sharing with you is that I felt spirit gave us the green light to clear a lot of density from the body, a lot of density from the mind, especially around manipulation and belief systems in the ancestral lines too, the epigenetics. So I could feel a huge release from the body as a spirit, and then a reuniting with spirit. And then at the end of the webinar, I could feel the higher self dropping in. What I feel tonight's webinar is about is really focusing or setting the intention to bring down those states of consciousness that you have already, and you didn't fully accept it. The love you didn't accept, the gifts you didn't accept, the power you didn't accept. I'm working behind the systems about that part of you, maybe that was afraid of misusing power or whatever was keeping you back from, being yourself on a soul level. So tonight's webinar, I feel, is going to go very, very deep into those fields to really embody who you are on a soul level. And this way you can be yourself. So that is your purpose. Your purpose is not something that you try to do. It's about a state of being. And I feel the reason we were searching for it and we couldn't get to our purpose was because we were living our lives for others, or living it from a set of templates, programs, which were not belong to our soul. They were belong to the collective, they were belong to our schooling, they were belong to our parents, our ancestors, but they weren't belong to our soul. And until we live or be fully aligned with our soul on a vibrational frequency level, we will vibrate into our lives and attract into our lives or live our lives from a template which doesn't belong to us, rather than our soul frequencies. So tonight's webinar, we're really going to work on clearing these templates so you can really drop deeper and allow yourself to arrive deeper in the cells, deeper in the body, and to really align your whole system. I mean, your aura too, your channel, your bones, your DNA, your nervous system, your organs, your eyes, your ears, the hearing, the voice. When you think about the amount of templates that would be in your system around, I don't want to hear, I cannot see, I cannot speak, I cannot sense, I don't want to connect to my third eye, So all these are blocking us in a way from being ourselves by allowing our spirit to fully embody. So tonight's webinar will be about releasing from the system all these parts which is blocking us, our hearts, for example, and uniting with who we really are on a state of being. So our higher self can drop into the body spirit, soul connects as one, and you open up a level of consciousness, maybe that you never experienced before, into the cells. Maybe you could have accessed that level of consciousness when you meditate because you're getting up and high. But for me, it's about getting down and high into the body, going into higher frequency within us. For me, it's always about, I have to dive into my cells because the universe is in my cells, and building a new relationship up on a soul level to open up my soul information and vibrational frequency, which is true to me. So if you were not part of yesterday's webinar, there is the opportunity to dive in, and yesterday's recordings are there, and then we can do the live later. And if you can make the live, it's okay. And you're still going to be in the group field, the container of the webinar, which is there to be watched a few times, because each time you watch it, it's going to clear more density, and your spirit and state of consciousness will drop in deeper and deeper every time. So yeah, so if you feel drawn to it, I invite you to be part of this webinar and to really embody who you are. It's a crucial time on this planet. Embody who you are. Get out of the way of, the programming. It's like, get that stuff out of your system so you can really embody who you are and live who you are. The world needs it at the moment. It needs to be, it needs us to be who we really are on a soul level. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.